Everyone, sorry for the delay. I had actually switched computers for some reason. My other computer logged me out of Google and won't let me back in. It's very odd, very strange. Okay, so we, thank God, grabbed the other. I don't know how good the camera and the voice is on this. If you guys can't hear me, let me know. I got to pop out the, actually, no, I don't have to pop out the chat because I am the host and StreamYard lets me put the comments in here. So anyway, guys, good morning. T here. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys always coming by Saturday and Sunday mornings for coffee with tea. And I just got a nice fresh cup of coffee. So our topic today, and Donatella is going to be joining us shortly. She'll be on in a few. She had a late night auction. I got really tired at the end and fell asleep. I would have bought that last lot. No, that second to last lot. And nobody was bidding on clothes. Are you kidding? Anyway, our topic today is going to be about the back end of YouTube and how to set things up. For monetization, for security, for just general information, AdSense, things like that. We'll talk a little bit about that. Good morning, Rebecca. Rebecca Cruder's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. So we're going to talk about that. Rebecca, if you want to jump in, you want to come in, I'm going to put the link in the chat here. Anyway, Donna's joining us. She's just putting her face on. But we're going to talk a little bit about the back end of YouTube and talk about monetization. Not that I'm anywhere near it, but Donna is getting close. We're hoping to get her to 1,000 before month's end. So hopefully we can make that happen. We may even do a live and flip-flop on everybody's channel to get her there, maybe one weekend before the end of the month, or we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If she gets really close, we'll see. But before we do kind of go over and talk about that topic, and while we're waiting for some more folks to join, I want to talk about Todd Rendon. For those of you guys who don't know who Todd Rendon is, Todd is Flippin' Hustler. And I just found out this morning, I'm usually following Todd all the time. I love to get on his lives. He's such an energetic and great guy. Todd had a very, very sad incident. He was involved in something called swatting. Swatted. I didn't even know what it was. I saw he must have went live this morning or last night or something, just really quick to thank all his fans about the love and support that everyone was showing. I didn't even know what swatting was. I had no idea that this was going on or what was happening with this. So a big shout out to Todd. I'm going to share his links in the chat today too. Just, so you guys know who he is. You could Google search his name. I did it this morning, Todd Rendon. He is been a victim, a terrible hoax. The news had it on. He was on a radio station yesterday. He was somebody, there's so much modern technology today. That's why sometimes we all have to be careful about what we share and everything. And especially this reselling community, because that's the other reason I think he was targeted. Who knows? A package that went out, obviously has, good morning, Marrakesh. Thank you for joining. A package that maybe somebody got, I don't know. I have no idea. But he was a victim of somebody calling the police to say, and it came from his IP address, to say he was holding his children hostage and that he was making demands and all of this stuff. It was a terrible story, but it's on the news. You guys can Google search it. I just, my heart goes out to him because this can happen to anybody. And there's just such sickos. I mean, really, honestly, sickos in the world to do something like this. I'm sorry. It makes me angry because, we got enough problems in this world. We don't need falsifying information. I mean, this is a serious crime. This isn't even like a crime. This is a serious crime. I mean, you know, you take police out of their protecting of citizens to a hoax. You scare a family to death. I mean, these guys, and I think that's why they call it swatted, because they come in like a SWAT team. And they you know, came in on his house. You know, he already knew about it because there was I don't know how he found out just before, I think he said something just before they arrived. He was standing on his front lawn with arms out and legs out because I don't know if the school called or his wife called or maybe the police called. I don't know what happened, but this is serious. This is really serious, and I'm really perturbed. I mean, just scary. So, at us as resellers, right? We send packages out. His wife, thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, it was crazy, crazy story. But you can Google it. It is on the news. He was on, I guess, a local radio station. He lives in Hawley, Minnesota. Rebecca, is that your state? I want to think it's, you know, and again, maybe we shouldn't be sharing that. I mean, like, this is crazy, you know, like, I mean, I guess I'm not too good about keeping a lot of things private, just the way I am. And I guess we should. And people always say, oh, you should do a post office box. And I don't. And these are things I guess we should all think about, because it's just a sicko, crazy world. A sicko, crazy world. And like Todd even said, he's not even a big YouTube. I mean, and no disrespect to Todd at all. Believe me, I'm at 150. He's at 1,500. You know, like, but he's not a million. Like, he's not like a big egg in, you know, in the YouTube community. So to even pick on, I think he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. He's one of my first reseller subs probably on my channel. You know, he just is such a nice guy, and he'll do it. You know, he sent me things. We correspond by email. He really is just such a nice guy. I was actually thinking about having him on. I probably will. I'll reach out to him and see if he wants to do a live with me one day, whether it's about reselling or even about this, because I feel like we have to wake the community up and just say, hey, you know, we talk about bolos. Well, this is a big one. This is a big be on the lookout, because really crazy stuff. Listen, this isn't trolling in my chat, right? This isn't some stupid troll trying to, you know, hack the chat. This is a crime, a serious crime. And, you know, you take law enforcement out of helping, you know, real people. And, you know, anyway, all right. So I will share, I'm going to share his channel and share his Instagram and everything that he shares with everybody. Also, at the end of this video, guys, if you haven't heard, if you weren't on Donna's live last night or you weren't on our live yesterday, we have created a new group, Auctions by Migrate Finds. We put the S in for you, only because everybody seems to want to put the S in it. So I'll make it easy for everybody on that channel. So like Rebecca, if you can at any point come over to that right after this, I'm going to just go on that channel for like 5 or 10 minutes just to wrench people. I want to make sure I have wrenches in the group. Rebecca, Marrakesh, whoever wants to be a wrench, if you want to come over when we're done here to that, let me know, or at some point, because I want to have some wrenches in the news link or on my Facebook. Oh, okay, Rebecca, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was going to share the news report. I do have it still open on my computer here, but you guys can just go out and get it. But yeah, I wrote a little nice thing on Todd's thing this morning. Actually, I did it from my new channel, Auctions by My Great Finds for You. But we're gonna start doing auctions on there in a few weeks. We're gonna do the auctions, but we're gonna do the auctions either on Donatella's channel or Derek's channel or Rebecca, whoever has more subs than me. Because right now, it's too big to put in the chat. You tried. Okay. Okay. when we do the first couple of auctions, I want to do it on a station that has, you know, at least 500 subs or better. So if you want to do an auction with me, we're gonna open Wednesday nights up. Rebecca's gonna be my first guest this Wednesday night. We're gonna open up Wednesday nights for everyone else. So every Wednesday, you guys, whoever wants to come on, you can start signing up. You can send me an email at mygreatfindeforyou@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. And then this way, if you want to sign up, you can sign up to be on my auction. So if you're in my boat where you don't have as many subscribers either, then Donna's going to help us out, or anybody else who wants to help us out. Just be the channel host, because it's easy it's so easy on StreamYard, right? I can pop people in and out. So technically, whoever's hosting the channel doesn't even have to be in the auction. I could be the auctioneer, and whoever's, you know, presenting can present, and we can actually pop the person down if we wanted to, or if they don't want to be on camera. So completely up to you guys, however you want to do it. But try to see if you want to sign up, because it will fill up quickly. And Donatella's asking me for the link. I didn't give her the link. Yes, I did. I did too. All right, hold on a second. Rebecca, I don't know. I did share the link in here too. If you want to jump in, you know, go ahead and jump in too. Hold on. Okay. All right, and let me just put it out to her messenger so she has it there too. All right. So yeah, that's the plan for the auctions. We're going to do them Sunday afternoons at 3 is kind of exclusive to Donna. I've promised her that slot. We started that slot last week. Okay, getting ready for your granddaughter. Really? Oh, I didn't think you were old enough to have a granddaughter. Okay. Well, enjoy the birthday party. How old is she going to be? Rebecca's going to her granddaughter's birthday party. Okay. All right. Well, that's great. All right. Oh, someone's calling you. You want me to mute you for a second?
No.
Okay. It's going to be 3. Oh, so cute. So cute. That's great. That's great. All right. So I was just mentioning, first of all, we did start off the chat about Todd. Rebecca did say she put the news link. I watched the news report this morning. Just so horrific what happened to him. And I want to make sure we get his YouTube link out there too for folks to support him. But I was mentioning about the auctions and whose channel for now. We're going to use your channel for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sundays, because until we get the auctions for My Great Finds for You up, you know, to a decent amount. Although I'll tell you, I'm not even up 24 hours. I have 33 subscribers already. So that was good. The auction helped a lot last night with that. And thank you. Shout out always to Melissa W. Good morning, Darlene. Darlene, if you'd like to come in and join us, I put the link in the chat. So
I just want to say good morning to everyone, but I'm going to pull up the chat on YouTube. So just excuse me 1 second while my eyes go crazy all over the computer.
No problem.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me, T. I'll be with you in 1 second.
All right. All right, so you look really refreshed too this morning after being up till 11:20.
I just grabbed a shower real quick, dried my hair. I am exhausted. Let's see. How come? Okay, here it is.
Got it.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? For some reason, when I just typed in the words, it didn't come up. Is it coming up for you?
When you typed in My Great Find for You?
Yeah, when I typed it in.
I'll honestly tell you there's something going on with YouTube this morning, because I am actually on my second computer, which I don't know how good the camera or the microphone is on this computer. This is a laptop that I inherited from work. It was an old work laptop. It's a Dell, but It's not my good computer. My husband's computer is the best one, which one I get on. It's still signing me into Google. It's still signing me into Google on the other on the other thing. So I don't know what's going on. But I didn't have to worry about popping out the chat because, you know, as the host, you get the chat in. But we got 6 people in here. I mean, Rebecca got on right away. Darlene's here. So everybody can hear and see me.
Did they get on? I'm sorry, excuse me. Did they get on through the actual link that came up, or did they get on by searching your name? I'm curious.
They probably got the notification. I'm assuming they got the notification.
Okay, I got my chat up.
You got it?
Rebecca. Yeah. Good morning, Rebecca, and good morning, Darlene. Hi, you guys. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Hold on, I gotta mute this because not muted. I gotta lower it because it's so loud. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So Marrakesh is here too, and we have
Marrakesh. Yes, thank you.
6 people. We have 6 people showing, but only about 3 people commenting, which is fine. Which is fine. It's common. And that's great. If you guys just want to listen, I know some people are busy, but I was mentioning to Rebecca with the auctions by My Grapevines for You, for the next, few weeks until we get that sub list up, we're going to probably host it on your channel or anybody who wants to do Wednesday nights channel. If they have like 500 plus subs where it's going to, it'll pay for them to have it. So we're going to do it that way. But what I would like to do is right after this, just really quick, just hop into auctions by My Grapevine. I want to wrench you. I want to wrench Rebecca, and anybody else, as long as you're a wrench, either on my channel right now or Donna's channel right now, or if we know you, obviously anybody on here, Darlene, Marrakesh, Rebecca, obviously for sure, I want to wrench. But it's a big responsibility. So remember, we're going to try to really grow the auction channel. So if you want to be a wrench, you got to be really responsible. Melissa W. and Rebecca do such a great job. You got it while the auction is going on. You really can't be in the bidding mode. You've got to be in the sharing mode. You've got to share my Facebook page, the auction Facebook page, the Facebook group, Donna's auction page, Donna's auction group, Donna's, storage unit group. Your own page, and whoever's auction it is, right? So, and even if you want to share your own, I'm okay with that. But and then of course, obviously send an email with the address and all of the information. Those of you who are wrenches, you know the drill. Those of you who want to be wrenches, the auction page is going to be a very big responsibility because you're going to have to keep sharing on that. It's probably not a good idea if you are Carol Cedrone to be a wrench because you're going to be bidding, right, Carol?
She's a sweetheart.
She is. She's such a
and a huge shout out to Pamela Lynn. I hope she joins your page. She sent me a gift. It's going to arrive in the mail, and she wrote me the nicest letter that I read last night after the auction. And, she wrote something along the lines of, for all your hard work and everything that you do for the community. And that was just like so touching to me. And it like really warmed my heart. And Anthony, I put it in my Facebook group. Anthony put up a nice video this morning. I sent him a couple of little extras. Of course, my husband's walking around the house grumbling because one of the little extras that I sent was his. And he's like, "Oh, it's my game, and you get all the credit." Like, we get all the credit. This is for us.
This right.
Is for us. This channel, and getting people in the community to trust me and to like me it's for us. It's for the family. It's not for me. It's not a me thing.
Right.
So.
All right, so shout out to Treasure Hustlers. Good morning, Destiny. The Shamrock Pixie is in the house. Anybody who wants to come on with us, feel free. I put the link in the chat. We're kind of talking a couple of different things this morning. First one was a shout out to Todd Rendon. Again, if you guys haven't heard, just a very sad situation there. Rebecca did share on her Facebook page the news story. just there's some sicko people in the world. He was what they call swatted. I had no idea even what that was until I saw his video this morning.
Neither did I. Neither did I. I had no idea it was actually a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing either. There's just some sick people in the world. But us as resellers, guys, this is something we should all take note of. I mean, Todd, and again, no disrespect to Todd. Todd doesn't have like 1 million subscribers, right? He's like between 1,000 and 1,500, right? I think recently he broke his 1,000 mark. Maybe he's closing in on 15. I don't remember now. But, you know, if it could happen to him, it could happen to any of us. I mean, I'm selling on eBay now for 19 years. But I'm only recently doing my reseller channel. You know, I did YouTube a few years ago with cooking with my husband, but you know, you never think these things can happen. And they falsified his IP address and got the police there, and it's just so crazy. So,
Gee, how do they do that? How do they get a hold of your IP? It's got to be somebody that's pretty like smart when it comes. I mean, how does this? I mean, not that I want an education of it, but how on earth does someone grab your IP address? I mean, I know our router is set on privacy, so does that have something to do with it? Maybe his router was public and they were able to get. How does someone get an IP address?
You know what? Honestly, I really don't know. I mean, that's basically how they called the police. I think they said. You can listen to the news report. I don't even know if the cops explained exactly.
No, I listened to it.
They probably wouldn't want to explain how to do that anyway. No. But you know, modern technology today, I mean, again, no disrespect to Todd, you, me, or some of us older ladies or men in the group, right? It's a little past us at this point. Like, I'm not about to start taking classes on learning, you know, how to write code and things like that. But that's all these kids are learning now in school. You know, my son, when he was 5 years old, hacked his kindergarten teacher's computer. Okay. You know, he's 20 today. And I don't mean hacked it, but he was able to log into it.
Yeah, smart. Yeah.
He got locked out. So they knew that he had a basement. So someone who watches him. Yeah. It's so crazy. Yeah.
And let me just answer Rebecca. Rebecca, not only was it a Zelda, it was a gold Zelda. Yeah, so she guessed it, what I sent him.
You find it through an email address, really? See, I wouldn't. Morning, Mr. Turtle Trader in the house. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Turtle Trader. Thank you for attending my auction last night. It was fun. We had fun.
Yeah.
Even though T fell asleep during my auction. She told me that this morning.
I did.
It's okay. I fell asleep during Derek's car races yesterday afternoon. So it happens to the best of us.
You know, I'm going to have to restructure my life a little bit for these auctions coming up because
late night ones.
You know, because late night ones. The one this afternoon, and Darlene, you said the late ones you can't come to, but the one tomorrow is 3 p.m. So that one you can attend. So we'll be on at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll set up. That'll be Donatella's second auction. Well, we're going to consider Sundays first for the week, I think, right? Sunday's the first day of the week. That'll be first one for next week.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. That was actually T is the one who suggested. I wanted to go on Sunday night at like 9 o'clock. And she's like, you know what? She's like, why don't you do Sunday afternoon, like in the middle of the afternoon? And, you know, a lot of people are usually done doing their errands in their home. And boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, last Sunday afternoon, we got an overwhelming response of people that stopped in. We were like over 40 people, which to me, that's really good. You know, I'd love to get like 20, you know,
40-something people. We were up to 48 people last night. So, and you know what? It's summertime, so I expect wintertime to do a lot better. So
I think it's going to double.
Channel, and while we're building the auction community, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, because people, there'll be no yard sales. People won't be able to go out because of the bad weather, the ice, the snow. So everybody kind of hunkers down on a Sunday afternoon. So I love that time slot. That's going to be like my new favorite time slot. But you know what? Friday nights is a nice time slot too, because Friday nights, you know, people can just like kick back. You know, not everybody goes out on a Friday night. We're all old now. We don't do that anymore. So, you know, they can grab a martini or a cocktail, a cup of coffee, popcorn.
Well, that's why I fell asleep, because I grabbed a martini.
I know less and less people watch TV now. Like people I know, like just they watch YouTube. They go on and they watch you know, instead of watching John Wayne, they go on and they watch their favorite YouTubers. So it's become so popular, YouTube. But are we going to screen share my store this morning, like we talked about, and see if I'm.
The main topic of this morning was going to be about the back end of YouTube and how to set things up. Football season's around the corner, true, Marrakesh. So people who aren't football fans can definitely come on to the auction. Maybe while hubby or wife are watching that, we could be doing our YouTube auctions. Or you watch the 1 o'clock game and you watch the Sunday night game, and the heck with who's on at 4 o'clock. Or you jump into us at 3 if your team is losing on the 1 o'clock game. You'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I know, which reminds me, my computer, the way it's set up is it's in my dining room, which is also my living room, which is also my kitchen, which is also my foyer, I've got one of those homes that's like one big, huge, enormous room. They call it the great room. And I'm going to have to probably move this computer because that's where the TV is in this room too. So it's way across the other side. But my husband is, I'm always afraid the neighbors are going to call the police when football season is here because he's a screamer. He's a screamer. He's a yeller. He gets out of control. He screams at the TV like, you know, they can hear him. I'm always afraid that someone's going to call the police and say, something's going on at the Botolino house. There's so much yelling. It's just him watching football.
That sounds familiar.
It's just him watching football. That's all it is. Yeah, so I'm going to have to move this computer somewhere in the house where it's going to be quiet, which is going to be impossible because it's all open all the way up to the balcony and everything else. So, and we don't have basements here in Florida, so there's no basement that I can go to. It'll have to be one of the bedrooms, I guess. We'll see. But, excuse me, Turtle Trader says, do not lay down on the couch like I do. You will be snoozing, right? Yeah, I don't even bother to lay down on the couch, Mr. Turtle Trader. I go right for the bedroom. And Rebecca and T will vouch to that. They'll call me at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and they'll be like, what are you doing? You're in bed? I'm like, yes. I'll be lying there with the phone. I'm like, yeah, I just need 20 minutes. I just need 20 minutes. Forget the couch. Right into bed. Yeah. That's the best place. Anyways.
All right. Yeah. So 10 people in the chat. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining us this morning. We're going to get started with our topic now that we've chatted a little bit about the news and everything that's going on. So for those of you that do have a YouTube channel, and Donna says this all the time, whether or not you've gone live or you've made content or not made any content yet, you all still have a YouTube channel. So we urge you guys always to be sharing and subbing to one another, because at some point you might decide to go live. Donna always jokes and says it took her a year to go live.
It's no joke. It's truth. Like, I could not get in front of this camera no matter how I tried. And I would put the phone in front of me and I would try to like talk and like make a little video. And I'm like, I remember not to interrupt you two, but Derek told me I had to do like a preview to one of my very first auctions that I did with him. It was a Christmas preview, and I laid everything else out. And I said, and we have quantities of these ornaments. And then I watched it before I posted it, and I'm like, quantities? Oh my God, it sounds so weird, quantities. So I tried to do it again and say, quantity. And I was like, I can't say the word quantity. I have a hard time pronouncing some words. So then I'm like, okay. So then I did it again. And we have quantities of these Christmas ornaments. And I'm like, I must have did that video just because of that one word, because I was so judgmental at the way I spoke.
Once you correct yourself, then too, you're like so conscious of that.
Oh my God. I've always used the word quantities, you know, and quantity. I just can't even say it. It's like such a weird, but when you watch yourself, but I do that a lot too. Like, I'll watch my YouTube videos and I'm like, oh, I got to stop saying and like, and so, like all these words, you know.
My husband always calls me out for that. He's like, if you say one more time.
You know, my husband too. And so, he says to me a lot. He'll say, stop saying. And so I guess it's just how we've learned to talk. Lisa, thank you for stopping in. Yes, the rest of the auction went really, really, really well. It was great. It was wonderful. It was really successful. We were on for just about 2 hours last night. We were tired. I hate my intro video, but I'm keeping it there because I have grown. I have not done an intro video yet. My content to my page is totally not the direction I wanted it to go. Doing auctions, buying storage units. I mean, it's just where my life is right now because oh, Carol Cedrone is on, and she just made a comment on my wholesale. Rebecca, do you think that you can go on my wholesale buying page and put a little link to T's? I didn't have a chance to do that. I don't think I did, or maybe I did. So Carol will join us this morning, and anybody else that's on there on my 2 pages. Rebecca, do you mind doing that, honey? So that people will come over and join us. Anyways, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about.
We were talking about the intro videos, and Darlene's saying she's not going to change hers.
I was saying, oh yeah, Darlene was saying. So yeah, so the content, and T knows the content, and I think some of you know too. It's you know like my idea for my YouTube channel was I'm a grieving mom. I'll always try to be recovering from my son's death, my 11-year-old son who died of cancer, and to show other moms and dads that if I can do this, if I can get out of bed and hustle and provide for my family and work really, really hard, then you can do it. Because I do know a lot of parents that are paralyzed with sorrow and grief and sadness after losing a child. And you know, the smile that you see, I'm a completely different person when I'm on YouTube. You guys all make me so happy. I get off of YouTube, and this is really honestly like the first time in a long time. I was saying to my friend Dolores, I haven't worn makeup in years, and I won't come on YouTube without my red lipstick on now. And I cut my hair the other day. You know, I've been letting it just grow, like just straight, like no style. I haven't gone to the hairdresser and got, you know, cut my hair. And I always wear black, and I've started wearing colors, and people have said, oh, that color looks so pretty on you. And so you guys have really changed me. I want you all to know that every single one of you have changed me. And I consider all of you like my best friends. I hardly ever really see like my local friends anymore. I love being here on YouTube. So I appreciate all of you. And you know, I talk to Rebecca every day. I talk to T every day. I talk to Destiny almost every day. Like, and I've only been friends with you guys for like a month, but you guys know everything about me. It's really awesome. But sorry, T, I didn't mean to hijack. I didn't mean to hijack your show.
It's all good. It's all good. So absolutely not, Mr. Turtle Trader. He's like, is this all women? No, I think women are just up. Men, I don't know what they're doing. Saturday morning, maybe. I don't know what. I don't know.
Don't leave, Mr. Turtle Trader. You stay.
Yeah. So to that, what we were talking about with sharing and just joining everybody's YouTube page, because you just never know when you're gonna do it. And to Darlene's point, right, she doesn't want to now do an intro video because she's, you know, kind of has all her videos out. You can always do. I changed my intro video. I just have to figure out how to swap it from the one that's the main one, because I've changed a little bit even since I joined. And now with the auctions, I'll have to do another one for that page. But it's all, you know, it's all good. We grow, right? We change, we grow. And you know, sometimes life takes us in a whole different direction. So my husband and I, for a year, we did cooking videos. And then while we were doing that, we kind of added some stuff to the page. Like, even though most of it was directed around recipes and how to make things, and in the kitchen with Robin T we did, and all kinds of crazy stuff. We also did a couch chat. But I will warn you, fair warning, notice. It's a little, I won't say racy, political, I don't know, whatever you want to say. We rant a little bit. There's some rants in there. But you know what? we both shoot straight from the hip, and you know, we tell it like it is. So it's, you know, whatever. But, and that's how our channel started, and it changed direction several times, and then life got in the way, and we had some issues, and we got away from it. So I said, you know what, I want to get back to it, and I decided I would bring it the eBay way. We may still, I told my husband he's got to be a special guest on here at some point in the morning, bring him on and get involved, because he does help me with the business. So he is part of the, you know, the whole, you know, he has his own eBay store. I have my own eBay store. We work together, and we've really worked together this month because him and I have been home a lot. So we'll leave it at that. But anyway, so subscribe to everybody, and you know, because even if you're not going live now, that may change a day from now, a month from now, a year from now. If you want to be on any of our auctions, please send me an email. I did put that email in the chat. I'll do it again, so that if you guys want to get on the schedule for a Wednesday night to sell your own stuff, I'll put you on the calendar. So that'll be Wednesday night. I don't know. Did we decide is that an 8 o'clock start, Donna? Did we decide? Or did we decide 9 on that one? I don't remember.
Ask me again. I'm sorry, I was typing. I can't multitask.
Wednesday night. I forgot. Are we starting at 8 or at 9?
I wanted to try to do it at 9, but I know it's really late for you. I know that you're like me. I like to go to bed really late, but I think that 8 o'clock is too late for like the California side of the country, in the middle of the country, especially now with school starting. You know, parents are still kind of doing homework, getting home from work, making dinner, getting the kids to bed. So if we do it at 9 o'clock our time, it's 9 o'clock already in the east side, and then over on the other side, it's what?
6.
6. It's still early, but
Yeah.
at least, you know, people. So we can't do it any later than 9, but at least we'll get from our side of the country to the middle, where people have like put their kids to bed. Because a lot of auction people are, you know, I'm sorry, hold on, my daughter wants to speak to me. What is it?
Okay. So yeah, all right. So we're going to do it for now, 9 p.m. start. But again, if you want to be on it, you want to do it a different time, I'll be flexible on the Wednesday night one. You know, Darlene, I know you have some beautiful crafts and stuff you want to sell. If you want to do it, you may get some of the left comments. Greg knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, Greg. Good morning. But Wednesday night, I'm going to leave it fluid for you guys. Whoever wants to be the person who's presenting their stuff, I'll leave it up to you on Wednesday night. You know, Darlene, if you want to get on to sell your stuff one night and you want to do it at 7 p.m. and you don't care about California or whoever, that's fine too. I'm okay with that.
I talked to Derek last night after the show, and he wants to come on your show.
Okay.
I told him that I think, Rebecca, I don't know if you've committed. I know I talked to Rebecca. She said she was going to try to get some stuff together for Wednesday night's show, and she can pick her time that she wants. And then I think Derek said that he was interested in coming on doing it. And I told him, you know, for now, I'm just going to host it on my channel, because you guys, I'm almost close to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm so excited about that, which is why we're doing the show today, because I want T to check all my settings, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I want her to check all my settings and make sure that everything is, what is that thing that Derek told me that I need to do? AdSense. Yeah. He said to make sure to get that done, because he said he's having a really hard time getting that done. I have a lot of clothing. I mean, a lot. Good. Rebecca, this is what I do. I grab a box that's 18 by 18. I sit it on top of a scale, and I take the clothes, I roll them up, and I put them in the box, and I go up to 18 pounds. And you know, with Pirate Ship, an 18 by 18 box, 18 pounds, you can usually ship it anywhere in the US for between $10 to $12. Sometimes you hit bingo and it's $8. Like, I know for me to New York to T, it's $10 and change. Yesterday, I sent a box to Nevada in the desert. My husband said it sounded like a reservation or something, and the shipping on it was like $16. And it's probably because there's no hubs, there's no airports, there's no So, you know, it has to be trucked. It's like literally, I guess, in the middle of the desert. So, you know, every once in a while you get something like that. But Rebecca, that's how I do it. I just sit the box on top of the scale and I just fill it up. Just fill it up.
Yeah, and we're talking about that real quick because Donna was the one who taught me about pirate. I had pirate ship, but I didn't know about the box in the bag thing.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to check in pirate. You want to belong to pirate ship. There's no cost. You just have to connect. It will actually connect your eBay stores. I have all my eBay stores connected to there, so to load in if you want to sell it, do anything through eBay. But box in a bag, I didn't know about. It works wonders. I wish I would have known about it over the last couple of years. I don't know how long they're around. Probably not around 19 years like eBay, but I could have saved so much money. I can't even tell you. And here's an example of really to know your shipping. Because last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever I did Derek's Monday night auction and I had that media box that I had to ship out, everybody thinks media mail, but that box was, I want to say 12, no, it was probably more. It was probably 16 pounds of media. It was more expensive to send it media mail than box in a bag through pirate ship.
I made that mistake this week. I sent a box, it was 20 pounds of records. And I sent it through media mail, 20 pounds of records, and it was $16 to send it through. I sent it through PayPal. Excuse me. It was an auction item. I sent it through PayPal, through media, and it was almost $13 to send. Totally forgetting that I could have just brought that information over to pirate ship, and I would have been able to, you know, save $3. But you know what, guys, every $3 is $3 saved. It adds up. No. And I could have sent, instead of sending it through media mail, I could have sent it through pirate ship and saved the money.
Honestly, you know, some of the stuff that we do on auction, we kind of give away. And that media box I gave away for like $12. It cost me 10 to ship it. Like, I didn't make any money on that box. I really didn't. I don't care. It was a ton of 45s. It was stuff I wasn't going to sell. Like, it was just stuff that just had to go anyway. And somebody could sit there and list all those 45s and those videos and whatever was in that box. But we're not making a lot of money anyway on some of that auction stuff because we're trying to pass the savings on to everybody in our group, right? We want people making money. You know, it's like you with the clothes. You know, you gave a box away.
Darlene, excuse me, I'm sorry. Darlene asked, what is box in a bag? And I don't know if you want to do that in today's show, if you want to do it on a different show, but we can show you on pirate ship. So basically, all you have to do is when you go in, it's pirate ship, United States Postal Service. Yes, it is. And you can use priority boxes that are free with the post office. I don't use them for my my auctions because even the large box is too small for the quantity of things that I put inside of a box, because I usually really stuff my boxes, and the large box is still too small. But you can use priority boxes. They do have to go in a bag. And when I say go in a bag, I use, if it's a big box or like a 18 by 18 box, I use the really heavy duty black contractor bags that you get like at Home Depot, the really thick ones.
Or she put 3 Kirkland kitchen bags on them.
Yes, and I also use tall white kitchen bags. And what I do is I put the box in the bag, and then I really should do a video on it. I roll down where the drawstrings are. I roll them down and I tape them down, and you can also use priority tape by the post office. So you can save a lot of money that way. I just found that out. I was using my own regular tape, which I do get at a really great price. So, but now it's even better because now I know I can use priority tape. And by the way, folks,
eBay tape. I bought a ton of eBay tape, you know, because we get that quarterly incentive from eBay. I get $150 for my anchor store, and my husband gets, I think it's 75 for the premier, whatever the premium store. So
yeah. So, there was something I was
priority tape.
The priority tape. Yes, thank you for reminding me. The priority tape, you can't get the priority tape at the post office, and it's not listed on the free shipping supplies on the United States Postal Service. It's not. there isn't a link for it. It's not listed. You have to actually call the post office number. There's a number on there, and no, those are the stickers.
Yeah, these are the stickers. But I think the roll of priority tape is similar, right? I don't buy the. I probably could order some of that. Oh, okay.
This is the priority.
They don't charge for that tape?
Nope. But
Really?
here's the thing. You have to call them, and they basically interview you.
Okay.
They say, yeah, they do. They interview you. They sent me a case of, I think, 12 rolls.
Nice.
They asked me, what am I going to do with it? Where do I sell? What do I sell? And they read this like disclaimer to me that you have to say yes to, that you won't use this tape for anything other than U.S. priority shipping, that you won't use it for personal use.
Nothing, Turtle Trader. That's what she's saying. She got it for free.
For free, as long as you ship priority. Yep, you can get it for free. And they sent me 12. Now, I didn't know that I could use it with Pirate Ship, but Pirate Ship, it's priority mail through the United States Postal Service. So you can use priority boxes and you can use your priority tape. So when I have a box, I put it in a plastic bag. I'll do a video on this, you guys, and I'll post it onto. And I'll show you guys how I do it. I'll do a video with this next bundle of things that I'm sending out for the auction from last night. So what I do is I take the tape and I'll go twice around this side. So I take the box, I put it in a white tall kitchen bag, and I double it. Sometimes I triple it, but I'll double it. Then I roll down the top of it and I tape that. So I do like 3 times around this way with the box, and then I do like twice around this way. So it's actually, it creates like a pattern, like a checkerboard pattern. And I use this tape. And for some reason, cubic shipping requires the box to be, and the postman doesn't even understand how. I don't know if you guys saw my video of Joe, my postman. He's so cute.
I did.
He's so cute. But he's like, how do you get away? I don't understand how Pirate Ship gets away. You know, they're cutting into our salaries. He's like, I don't know how you can ship. Because I showed him one day, I said, look at this box I shipped out for $8. If I had shipped this box out with my discount, with my eBay discount, because I get discounts because I'm a top rated seller, with my discount, it was over $20 to ship out the box. And with Pirate Ship, it was like $8.76. It's crazy. The difference is crazy. Only things that are 3 to 4 pounds and above, up to 18, 19 pounds. Some 20-pound boxes in different parts of the country. Sometimes it's cheaper to send out 2 boxes if it's 20 pounds, because once you hit that 20 pounds, the price goes crazy, right, T?
You
have to separate it into 2 boxes because the price will just jump. So it's only that small window. Pirate Ship is not really worth using if you're shipping out things that are like a pound, pound and a half. Stick with your either PayPal or your eBay. Yeah, Pirate Ship is only good. Abusers ruin everything for the honest people. What is Lisa saying?
I think she means because that's why they had to phone interview you and everything about the tape, because there's people who probably abuse it.
Yeah, probably, and use it for moving or, you know, securing household packages or whatever. So our tape looks like the stickers. No, well, maybe you have the old tape. Are those stickers that you have, T?
Yeah, they're stickers, but I remember there used to be a roll of tape like this. To Rebecca's point, I think there used to be a roll like this. Maybe they only keep it at the post office now, because I just brought these down. I have a supply closet upstairs in one of my extra bedrooms, and I forgot I had these because now when I've been bringing all those boxes in a bag to the post office, my girl's been putting priority on them because other than the P that's on the label, I guess they want to make sure they still identify it.
I just got the notification that you're on live.
Oh, that's so funny.
Just got it. Did you hear it?
No, that's so
I just got the notification. Yeah, no, it's clear, just like cellophane tape. See, it's clear, and then it says, so, yeah, it's good. So you can use the priority box.
First phone call tomorrow morning.
Huh?
I said, that's my first phone call tomorrow morning.
Yep. And the whole time was ridiculous, but it's free.
Well, they're hoping people will give up, I guess, probably. They might just have one person and, whoever gets through,
and then just so that you know, it took probably a month and a half to get.
Yeah, well, with third quarter coming up, it's good to have extra tape on hand. I mean, I got tons of eBay tape, but you know what? That's actually good too for the priority boxes.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So box in a bag, you guys. I'll do a video on it and I'll post it maybe today or tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll do the video today and I'll edit it a little bit and then I'll post it and show you guys exactly how I do it. But I've saved a ton of money doing that. It's really awesome and it's pretty easy to figure out. We could walk you through the steps after we visit my eBay store. I can log on to Pirate Ship real quick and show you exactly where you need to go to be able to get that. You guys can we'll get a zip code somewhere and I'll fill in the stuff. That'll be easy. I can show you guys how to do it really quick.
Lisa, our UPS supply orders take forever. They do. And be careful when you order. I went crazy one year and I just ordered too much. And now I have all this stuff that I'm almost guilty about, like either throwing out or bring it back
to the post office.
Back to the post office, right? Because like I ordered boxes to ship to APOs and like stuff that I really don't use a lot of. I mean, we all have high hopes of, I'm hoping I'm going to use 25 boxes this month to ship to APOs, but that's not happening, things like that. Or the cylinder boxes, like if you're selling like things that are tall and thin and narrow, I don't know, golf clubs, I guess would be a good example to put in there, or I don't know, but you order stuff and then you realize, I'm not really going to use a lot of this. But unfortunately, you can't get that stuff at the local post office. Like my local post office only carries the letter and the legal size flat rate envelopes. I can't even get padded there. So I have to order padded well ahead of time.
And you guys check your regional boxes also when you go to that drop down on eBay. I'm not an expert in shipping. I've been selling eBay for over 2 years. I'm still learning every day. I don't consider myself an expert, but if something comes up, too much money, then I'll check the regional and regional A, regional B, and then I check Pirate Ship. And what I do is I hope you guys know how to do scan sheets. I don't know if you know how to do scan sheets.
You're going to teach me how to do that. In all these years, I've never done it. We bring everything to the post office. They scan
Scan
out.
sheets are so important. It will save you so much time, and you can get scan sheets through Pirate Ship, and I can show you how to do that also.
Lisa's saying international checkout Pirate Ship for the simple export rate. I just learned about that the other day because I don't join the global shipping program, but I ship globally.
You need to.
It's always the way I've always had it, that I'll send it myself.
Gee, I have 2-3 orders a week that go out through the global shipping and all your responsibility is to get it to Kentucky. That's it.
No. I don't do it that way. No, I do it directly, like to France, to England, to Italy, to Canada.
If you do it through eBay, you send it to their customs station, which is in Kentucky. So you pack it, you ship it to Kentucky, and then in Kentucky, they open up the package. They make sure it's what you say it is that the person bought. They rewrap it, and then they ship it off to the country that it's going to. So you're only paying whatever it costs from New York to Kentucky for the shipping.
I don't care. I'm charging shipping to international buyers anyway.
You don't pay them? I mean, you don't charge them? Wait.
They pay. The buyer pays internationally for whatever it is. If it's 3 pounds, up to 4 pounds is their international first class, like our first class. you know, their international shipping is up to £4. Yeah, can it be $25? Yeah, I had something last week. I think it was 21 and change. It was only 8 or 9 ounces going to, I think that one went to Italy. I don't remember now, but no, it was Germany. It was actually Germany. But you know,
Italy's tough. Italy's their shipping system is very corrupt. Hopefully, they get their package.
yeah,
I'm Italian, and I can say that.
Knock on wood, I have not had a problem. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I think Derek or Adam looked it up. I had sold something to, I think it was called Maracascus or something like that. Adam looked it up. It was like, you know, near the Indian Sea. You know, it was an island or something like that. Listen, they got it. I got feedback. It's all good.
Yeah, that's great. So Pirate Ship will link your eBay store, and then I have another eBay store that's not linked to Pirate Ship. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. If you can link more than one store,
I do. I have all 3 of us connected.
Are you driving?
I have all 3 accounts connected to Pirate Ship. The same
okay.
account.
Oh, okay. So you'll have to show me how to do that, because usually what I do for my other store is I'll just press on shipping label, and then I just copy, highlight the person's name, and I transport it over to the other link where Pirate Ship is. Oh, and then the other very important thing that T taught me that I didn't know about, and if you guys can confirm this, which I just started doing it. Excuse me one second again. My daughter wants to talk.
Okay. Yeah, I understand outside global shipping program is sometimes risky, no tracking. Honestly, I think in the 19 years I've been doing it, and again, I've mostly been a part-time reseller for 19 years, only gone full-time. And technically I'm full-time, yes, because this is all I do besides my regular full-time job. And this month, definitely with the time I took a month off. But I don't have but one large package that went.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah, kids. They take priority over everything, you know that. Yeah, so there was Pirate Ship. Do you remember, T? You're so good. I lose my train of thought so quickly. There was something else we were talking about. Anyways, it will come to me.
Well, no, we were talking about, you know, the global and the global shipping, and Lisa Marrakesh was saying outside of global shipping program, you know, was risky with no tracking. And I haven't had, like I said, probably one package that I know of that, and you know what, you're going to get a scammer, you know, 1 in 19 years. I'm going to assume it was probably even a scam. They might've gotten it and whatever, you know. But yes, with Western Europe, Japan, Australia, I don't restrict any countries. You know, sometimes it's questionable. I've had some inquiries, like I have a bunch of magnets up, and somebody in like Russia, it wasn't Russia, but it was outside of Russia. It was a Russian, you know, USSR old type of thing. It was like I forget what they call, like a, whatever. Anyway, they wanted just the Alaska magnet. Now that scares me right there, because they're by Alaska. I don't know why they just want the Alaska magnet, but I wasn't separating the magnets apart anyway. So because I might have done it for somebody else, but because I felt like I don't know this country too well, don't even know if I've ever shipped there. So no, I'm not separating a lot. They never bought it, and it was cheap enough. I'm like, if you can't spend the 8 or 10 or whatever I have the magnets up for, then it's not that important to you.
Right. Exactly.
Asking about my store, how many listings? I'm embarrassed to say I've revamped my store over. I was originally up to about 6,000 or 8,000, somewhere in that ballpark, just about a year ago, actually. It's exactly a year, because I made a big mistake last September. We went to my cousin's wedding out in California, and I decided to take my store down and revamp it. And then when I got back, put it all back together again and move some things around. Casey from Rockstar Flipper, he did a store review for me, and he thought my books were kind of dragging my store down, because that was my big thing, was books for years. And I had, you know, probably 6,000 or 7,000 listings, and probably 4 or 5 of them were books. And he felt that was hurting my my sell-through rate. So right now, all books are in my garage that are going to Amazon at 3,200 last count. And I have maybe a dozen and a half books listed, and everything else is clothes and hard goods at about 1,400, 1,500. So I'm really paying for an anchor store where I probably shouldn't, but that's my motivation to get another 1,500 up by third quarter. Fourth quarter.
I'm in the middle of revamping my store too, actually.
And then my husband's store I have up to about 500.
I used to post things like DVDs for $6.11, $8.11, and I used to always think like that was like clickbait, let's call it, for people to get them to come to my store and have inexpensive things in my store in hopes that they will browse around in my store and find a $60 pair of Eileen Fisher pants that I have posted, because I do have high-end clothing and items like hard goods in my store. And I'm not doing that anymore. I've let a lot of those listings expire. I think I'm down to like, I don't know, like most of them were up on auction. So they're not being automatically reviewed, and I've got to look at them and I'm going to delete them. I'm just going to delete them, and I'm reworking my store, and I'm only going to start, now that I get these storage units with such great valuable items, I'm only going to post high-end stuff. I can't be bothered. My auctions are taking priority over my eBay store right now. I know that I was on the phone last night with someone after the auction, and she was like, Donna, I don't know how you do it. Like, I saw the stuff that you sold tonight, and like, you are giving away your stuff. Like that box of men's clothes. Someone bid $25 on it, I think, and then she jumped all the way up to, nobody else was bidding on it, and she jumped up to $40 on it herself. Even Derek was like, no, you already have a $25 bid. It doesn't work.
30. She was up to 30. Yeah. But yeah, it's like the last box of the night, and I'm mad I fell asleep because I rewatched it this morning, and I said, oh.
But here's the thing, I have so much stuff, and I'm one person, and I'm not really ready to hire someone to help me list. So I'm really just picking and choosing, just like, it has to be like $50 or more for me to list it. But some of the stuff that was in that box was $50 for sure. Yeah. You know, like the men's suit jackets. I mean, those were really, really expensive, but I just have so much stuff, you know. But I'm not going to post inexpensive things anymore in my store. I'm just not going to do it. I want my store to be high end. I'm gonna really rework the store, and then if I'm gonna make a little bit of money on something, instead of making a little bit of money on eBay, I'm gonna make a little bit of money on YouTube, on my auctions, and pass the savings on to these people. That's how I feel.
Right.
Why give it to YouTube? I mean, why give it to eBay? You know, I'd rather give it to these guys that have been supporting me. Good morning, Clayton. Good morning, honey. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so that's my feeling. That's how I feel. I'd rather fill a box and, you know, make $15 on a box than make $4 on a DVD.
Right. Well, that's where I agree with you. Some people, especially newer folk, right? They may not know, you know, designer clothes or what the difference is between a first edition book. Like when you want to get into something or get into this stuff as a newbie, you might want to start like with CDs and novels and things that aren't higher end, just to get your feet wet and just to, you know, start getting things to move, right?
So I want to read Clayton's comment. I'm ready to move a huge lot of WWF, WWE figures. Okay, so Clayton, the reason for this morning's conversation and chat is to introduce T's new auction YouTube page. She is going to be taking guests to do auctions on her page, and I think she's got she's booked up 2 weeks. It depends on how many auctions she's going to do a week. So you need to get in touch with T, and she'll give you a date, and she can have you on her auction. At the moment, we were talking earlier. Good morning, Debbie. I hope you're feeling well this morning. Thank you for joining us. At the moment, we're having it on my channel. I'm just going to be like a silent partner. I'm going to be the Italian silent partner. You better watch out, T. Meaning that she's going to have her auctions on my channel because I'm at 800 plus subscribers. Her channel's in this infancy stage. It's brand new. It's still a baby. So until she grows her station, I'm going to be hosting her auctions for her. So at the moment, we're hosting 2 for me a week. I take priority.
But there, you know what, and that being said, and not to rain on Donna's parade, but there might be a Tuesday or Sunday where she just says, listen, I got to take a break.
Yes.
I don't have any stuff. Imagine that. Imagine Donna running out of stuff.
And look at Clayton writes, you silent, Donna? Laugh out loud, right? He already knows me well and doesn't even really know me, but yes, it's the truth. But you know what, T? So volleyball season is starting, and you know I have 2 6-foot athletes, 2 daughters that are volleyball players, and we do travel a lot in the winter months to go to tournaments. So there will be some Sunday afternoons that I will be away that I won't be able to do. So people will be able to jump into that.
Rebecca just jumped in your spot anyway. She's claiming Tuesdays and Sundays if you're not.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, and she does get the first right of refusal, just so everybody knows. Because
Sunday is my baby, you guys. I love Sunday. I can't wait for tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna I still have some boxes left that I didn't auction off last night that are really cool.
10
boxes.
to be exact.
Huh? 10, yes.
To be exact.
I'm surrounded by boxes right now. I'm gonna do my billing when we get off and get these boxes in today's mail. There was a picnic today. I was gonna go to a picnic, a family, a volleyball picnic. But I think I'm going to stay home and work. I need to work. So my husband's like, oh, just come for an hour. But whatever. I just, you know what, I'm gonna work. I want to
take an hour for the family. You should take an hour for the family. It's important.
It's so hot out.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys having a picnic in August in Florida? Are they crazy?
It's at the beach. It's at the beach.
Oh, okay.
It's under a pavilion at the beach. Right. Beautiful beach.
All right. So it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, like at a park with, yeah, it's at the beach. It's breezy. You know, where we live here in Florida, where, on the Atlantic, it's always beautiful, warm, tropical breezes. It's always really nice. Take an hour and go eat. Thank you, Lisa. I know my husband's trying to convince me. But you know what it is? It's not an hour. It's like he'll be like, oh, we'll just go for an hour. And then my husband's like Mr. Social Butterfly. He'll start talking to all the dads and I'll be like, come on, I gotta go. And, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, forget about that. Right. We'll see. But thank you, you guys. Yes, I probably should go and spend an hour. But yeah, we've already been on for an hour and we haven't even touched the subject that we need to touch.
I'm thinking like, should we even do it today or should we do it tomorrow?
No, let's do it. Let's do it. I want to do it. And you've got plenty of people in here that might be interested. Let me see. How many people are in the chat? Does it say?
I have 9 right now as a counter.
Okay, so good morning, Debbie. Okay, have to eat anyways. Okay, take an hour and go eat. Yes. Okay, so I will. Maybe I will. All right. So how do you want to do this? Do I log into?
Yes, Marrakesh. That's our kind of our goal. Go on a bigger YouTube channel and promote the auction. So even though it's eventually all going to be on auctions by My Great Finds for You, we're going to do a bigger channel. So I mentioned this early in case anybody didn't hear. Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday this week are all going to be on Donna's channel because she's got like 850 and I've got like 33 on the new channel, 150 on this channel. So I definitely want to, until we grow that, but please, everybody, please, if you haven't liked or subscribed, I should be probably sharing that link for the auction channel in here if you weren't on the auction last night so that you guys are joining. I'll grab the link and share it unless somebody wants to do me that favor. But no, because I'm going to share my screen now. Actually, Donna's going to share her screen. So while she's getting that set up, I'll go and grab the link and toss it in the chat. Donna, you getting ready?
So you just want me to, I'll go to, let's see. So I press share screen.
Right, and then it should ask me to give you permission or something, I think. I don't remember now. Let's see. Maybe I have to highlight on you. Oh, here, add to stream. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep. I'm gonna just make it bigger so that we're just seeing your screen and they don't have to see our pretty faces right now. Or at least your pretty face.
Thank you.
All right, so what we're doing here, guys, just so I can explain a little bit, is we're talking about kind of the back office of your YouTube channel. So for those of you that don't know, once you get to it, 1,000 subscribers, you will be able to be monetized. You also can go live on your phone. There are certain things that you're able to do once you have 1,000 subscribers. You still have to be approved by YouTube. Just because you get 1,000 doesn't mean you can do any of this, and it has to be set up. To Donatello's point, Derek was hit 1,000, and he was still having a problem kind of setting things up, because if I remember correctly, when we had our cooking channel, I had joined AdSense like the first day, and I was kind of glad I did, because then when I added it to my channel, it was added immediately. Like there was no waiting or anything, and I think that might have been the reason why too. So the sooner you kind of set the settings up, the better off you're going to be. Now, full disclosure here, this is going to be kind of a refresher for me as well, because I haven't set this up on my own channel. So we're going to kind of walk through this together. And then I'm going to, where you want to go now, Donna, to, you got to go to customize your channel.
Customize my channel. And where is the, oh, here it is, sorry.
Oh, sure, Lisa, absolutely, I will. Yeah, they're on 10 o'clock my time tomorrow, so I will, absolutely.
So this is restricted mode off. Should that be off?
Yes. Yeah, don't touch any of that. Don't touch any of that.
Okay.
What does that pop-up say? It's very small on my screen.
This here?
Yeah.
Stay updated with the latest promotions and deals. Declined. That's a pop-up from StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. I have 828 subscribers. I have 8,326 views. There's video manager. Like, I don't know, where do I go to see like my view hours or?
Oh, okay. All right. So that's easy enough. Yeah. So Marrakesh is saying you need 4,000 hours. So you're good. How many hours did you say you had?
No, I have 8,000 views. I don't know how many hours. I don't know where to check my hours.
We're gonna go. All right. So we're gonna go. Let me, your screen is so small. I'm just looking for my, my stupid increase the size. When I want to find it, I can't find it. And
I don't know how to increase it.
No, I can do it here. Shoot. Usually it stares me right. Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't think it's increasing. Oh, that's weird. It just increased the chat and not your video. How weird is that? All righty. Let's go back down on that.
And this featured channels, this is where I would add other channels, right?
Yeah, so you know what, a suggestion, add auctions by My Great Find for You as a featured channel so that we get the people to come there too. I'm going to actually go in the back of my, let me go in the back of my YouTube and this way I can walk through it with you. That was weird. That was weird. Okay. All right. So we went to customize channel from your main page. And then once we get into all right. So you have home, my channel, right? You see up on the left-hand side.
Hold on. Let me see if I can add you. No, I don't think I have the right link.
All right, we could do that later if you can't find it. It's not a big deal.
That's not the link. That's just the word. Okay, go ahead. Tell me what to do.
Okay, so you have that home, my channel, the trending, the subs, all that stuff on the side, right? On the left side.
Home, my channel, trending, subs. Yep. Get YouTube Premium. Get YouTube TV. Yep.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Let me just go back here. Just want to make sure we're in the same thing. So up on the very top of that home section that you're in, there is also a video manager. You see where it says video manager? Up at the top, across the top, there's like 3 tabs. It says,
yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So yeah, it says your subs, your views, and then your video manager. So if you click on video manager, and I don't know if you guys can see this because it is kind of small on the screen, and I apologize. You can actually do this on your own channel while, kind of walking it through. We'll try to talk you through it. So all of your videos, and tell you how many videos you have. It also shows all the videos, and it tells you how many views each video has, and then your likes, your comments, and everything in the far corner. But over on the left-hand side is the Creator Studio, and it gives you some other options. So this is where you can kind of grab some other analytics. See where it says analytics about your channel? So like where you wanted to see like your
So what do I do? Highlight one of the channels? Do I press this highlight button here and then press analytics?
I didn't highlight on any channels yet. Okay. So the analytics, and I don't know, you may have to look at this because if it may ask you to go to the new analytics if you have never gone here before. I'm still using the old one, but you can look at the new one. I haven't looked at the new one yet. I'm still in the old one. So when you click on analytics, just the word,
okay,
it may pop up to ask you if you want to go to the new one. Just stay on the old one for now. I don't know the new one yet anyway, but it's something we can explore. See all of that stuff that comes up now under analytics?
Yeah.
It tells you about your watch time, your average view duration, your estimated revenue, obviously nothing yet, right? Your views, what your top 10 videos are, meaning how many views you had on it, how many people came in, if it was live, the watch minutes, see all that breakdown?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, that's going to tell you what your watch time is right now. You need 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. So you're well over 4,000.
Where do you see that? Watch time minutes. It says 5,600.
Oh, I thought you said earlier you were at 8,000.
No, that was views.
Oh, views. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So you still need some more watch time too before you get to 1,000. So guys, go out and watch some of Donna's videos. Go out and watch some of Donna's videos because we got to get her watch time up. She's at 5,600. She needs 8 She needs, oh, wait, you're at 5,600?
58. It says
Oh,
50.
you're good. You're 4,000. I'm sorry. 4,000 you need. You're over. You're good.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
It says 100%, right?
Yes, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she only has to be at, good morning, Glenn. Yeah, Marrakesh put it in there, 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. Oh, Glenn, you're there. You're at 1,000 subs. Do you have your 4,000 watch hours? If you don't, we're going to promote to people to watch you. Go over and watch Swamp Picker's videos too. But yeah, in order to get monetized, for sure, you need the 4,000 hours, 1,000 subs if you want to go live on your phone.
But hold on, this says watch time in minutes. It says 58. It says 5,800. So that's only.
Oh, yes. Oh, Destiny's correcting me. Yeah. Okay. So
Only
240,000 minutes is 4,000 hours. Okay. Yeah. So we're far away. We got to get that. We got to pick that up.
So how many minutes does that have to say?
240,000.
240,000. Oh my God, I'm so far away.
All right, guys. So yes, for sure. You got to start. Listen, leave your computer running all day. Watch us. All right. All right. So Glenn says 1,000, but he's not sure on the watch hours. Okay. So, that might be another reason why people are having a problem once they get to 1,000. They may not have the watch hours. So you definitely got to have the watch hours. So we need to get those watch hours. Thank you, Destiny, for that update. So yeah, won't even tell you what.
That's a lot of watch hours.
I need to multiply mine times 100. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So it's all good. That's why the more content you put out there, the better topics you have, the better stuff you have, the more watches and views you're going to get, and the watch time you're going to get. The duration of time counts too.
What does impressions mean?
How many people clicked on the link?
How many people clicked on the link? So this one got the most impressions, which is the one that's my daughter highlighted that one for me. And then believe it or not, look at this one. Got 1,100 how to make beef stir fry.
Yeah. That's why we did well with the cooking channel, because, that's a topic, and somebody, I think Marrakesh was the one even who said it in here earlier, was that the how-to videos get a lot more views. So anytime you're doing anything with how to ship, how to do pirate ship, or how to get the best value from your eBay store, things like that, always kind of put a how-to.
Wow, this one got a lot of views.
Stephanie is saying that we might be only in the last 28 days. Check the past 365 days. Okay, so that might be a different.
How do I do that?
Setting. Let me look at the settings. Let me see what it says. We are last 28 days. See at the very top, it says the last 28 days.
Last 28 days. Okay.
All right. So in order to change that, click on watch time and
watch time.
Click right in that box, watch time.
Where's watch time?
Don't you have the box right there under where it says last 28 days? It should say watch time.
It says 7 days, 28 days, 90 days, last 365 days.
That's and then what you want to click on, last 360. That's what you want to click on.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it changed it. It's at 88,000 minutes.
88,000. Okay, so you're still a little bit away. We need 240. we still need some more watch time. But
this one got a lot of impressions. Look at that. 3,000.
Which one was that?
Look what we found in a hoarder's unit. 3,000. That was like my first video. I think I put up March 26th.
Okay.
March, April, May, June, July, August. So 5 months. That was like my first video. So this was 5 months. I've had YouTube for 5 months.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, and just recently, July 27th, and then you see here, okay, yeah, so just recently people have started really viewing my stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my views are up 76% in the last 30 days. And also that's because I am a newer YouTuber, right? I'm putting more content out. But that's what'll happen too. So,
Okay, so where do we go for that?
all right. So, I got to get back to the main, I got to go back to, let's see, I got to tell you where to get back. I'm actually navigating in my own to remember where to go back to now. All right. I think we got to go back one more screen. What screen are you seeing right now?
I'm on a screen that says, I don't know. It
Okay.
says,
Are you still in analytics where you have
yes,
all the
yes.
choices? All right. So where it says revenue reports, click on revenue.
Revenue. Okay, revenue source.
Okay. So this is, no, it should just ask for revenue. It should just say revenue under revenue reports.
Under revenue reports.
No, you're in the wrong screen. I'm sorry. I was looking at my own. Go back, hit the back button.
Back again?
Yeah.
Back again?
Yeah. Okay. So the one you highlighted on is analytics.
I got it. I'm on revenue.
Okay. But that's okay. Yeah, you didn't get the pop-up though. You should be getting you said you didn't join AdSense yet, right?
No.
Okay, because you should be getting a pop-up that says, in order to see your earnings report here, you must associate an AdSense account with your channel. And
Maybe I already did it.
you might have done it already, because if you don't have that, because then you get this read more, and then it says, if you've already associated your AdSense account, we may not have an earnings data for you yet. Please give it a few days. So you're not getting any of this. So I don't know, maybe did you click on this and maybe do it and just because
I
then
don't know. That's why I wanted you to look at the account, because when I first opened up the account, I had no idea what I was doing. And
okay.
I was doing whatever YouTube was prompting me and asking me to do. And I remember doing something that had to do with advertising. I'm not sure. Is that what this is
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what I did with it though. Like I have no idea what I did with it. How do we check to see what I did?
I don't know if you can see it yet, but you should if let me see something. Can you hit on ad rates? Do you have that tab in that drop down? Ad rates?
I have ad type over here.
All right, click on that for a minute.
YouTube and revenue by ad type.
Drop it down, CPM. All right.
CPM.
And what's the other one? Ad customizers?
This is ad impressions and then more metrics.
Okay. Yeah, this is when you actually are getting monetized. Yeah, and the stats are 24 to 48 hours behind. Okay. Yeah, you definitely set this up already.
I did?
Yeah, it's definitely set up already because I didn't set it up on my channel yet. 150 viewers. I don't need it right immediately. But
So I'm not as stupid as I think I am. No.
stop. But you still should have an AdSense account number, and I'm gonna have to go back to my old channel and see where that's listed. The problem is that YouTube has updated some of this stuff, and it doesn't lay out the same way that the older channels were originally laid out. So I'm not as familiar with this setup that you're in right now because you're in the newer setup. I have to go back and refresh my memory for that. But yeah, you have already attached an AdSense account to this. So you've already taken that step. You just have to find out what your AdSense account is. Because all this stuff that's showing on the screen, it wouldn't show on the screen if you weren't set up for it. You just can't get paid on ads yet because you're not at 1,000 or the 4,000 minutes. This is just how you read all the metrics. I mean, some people get really, kind of down to the nitty gritty here. People who are I always call them a blue personality type who like charts and,
Look at this. I have 88% female watch my station and only 11% of men watch my
station. Turtle Trade is in the house, and so was Craig, and who else? Do we have anybody else? Yeah, I guess that is, and that's my channel, so I'm sure my stats are about the same.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing. I mean, I guess it's, I guess I'm set up.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else that I should do.
There's nothing else. We need to get you more view times. We need to get you more hours. So tomorrow's auction is going to help, right? We're going to be live for 2 or 3 hours tomorrow. We'll be live Tuesday and Wednesday night. You'll get a lot of views this week. You'll have some good time this week because you're going
to. I even uploaded a credit card. Oh, is that to do super chats?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could connect your PayPal to do super chats too. I mean, that's the same thing. I think you have to even get a super chat. I think you have to have 1,000 and the 4,000 hours and the whole thing. So yeah, we can't do any of that stuff yet.
I don't know. Yeah. So I guess it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's all good until you get those hours, and then you'll start seeing things change. But we're going to get you to 1,000 too. But the 1,000's going to be easier than the watch time, right? So you have 88 1,000 hours. That's what you said.
Minutes. Oh, minutes.
Oh.
I only have 88.
Right. Okay, 88,000 minutes. So you need 240 minutes. 40,000 minutes. So you need some watch time. Guys, go out and watch Donna's videos. Fair warning to some of them, you'll need a box of Kleenex, unfortunately. Because I do. That's all right. Destiny's phone was eat, sleep. Hello, good morning. My beautiful Tiffany's in the house. Woohoo! Yeah, so you're set up. You're good to go there. I'll figure out today how to find the actual AdSense account number because I think you have to see that somewhere to make sure there is a box you have to check. But again, like I said, it's been a while since I was monetized from the other channel. That's a 4-year-old channel, and I don't even think I have 400 subscribers left now. Plus, I don't even think you needed. I think when I did that channel, I'm not even sure you needed a certain amount of subs or hours to get monetized. I'm trying to remember now, but I don't even think you needed it. Doesn't matter. Long gone.
And I know it's not very much money. I know that, people are like, oh, you think that, like I was talking to Courtney last night and she's like, I have, hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Guess how much money you're gonna make? It's in my palm of my hand and it's all pennies. That's what it is, all pennies.
I mean, I know it's not, but you know what? Every little bit helps, and I'm on here anyways, like doing auctions. So why not get, try to get monetized? I mean, I know I'll probably never be a Wade or a What the Hales or a Casey Paris or any of those big YouTubers. I mean, you never know. I mean, someday, you never know. You just do your best and you grow. I mean, I know some of these YouTubers, they're making thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars. So I knew this. This is a sad story. Just goes with part of my life. But there was this little girl. Her name was Talia, and she was featured on the Ellen Show. And she became. And you can look her up. Her name is Talia Castellano, and her YouTube page was all about makeup tutorials, and CoverGirl made her an honorary CoverGirl like star or whatever for a year. She died. She had neuroblastoma. She was operated at the same time that my son was at Memorial Sloan Kettering, and her mother and I became really good friends. She lives in Orlando, and I see her, a few times a year still. But her YouTube channel grew to she had, I don't know, I'd have to look, probably dropped now, but she had way over 1 million subscribers, probably like 2 million. I don't know. She had crazy amount of subscribers, and people used to watch her. She'd talk about her story, what she was going through, and then do the makeup tutorials. That little girl at 14 years old was getting gratuity checks in between $6,000 and $8,000 a month, gratuity checks from YouTube for uploading her videos.
Yeah. And that probably wasn't even what she was getting from CoverGirl.
Oh yeah, she was getting from CoverGirl. She was getting from subscribers and super chats and all that money. I mean, it was a lot of money. Yeah. So yeah, when you get up in those numbers, over 1 million subscribers, then what's I think Casey's at like 98,000, 100,000. I don't know what he's at. He's at some like crazy number now. He's almost at 1 million. So yeah, YouTube.
Flipper?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, he's almost at 1 million. I didn't think he was that high, really.
Is he at 100,000 or is he almost at 1 million?
Maybe he might be at 99.
Oh, maybe he's at 100,000.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe you're right.
I don't think 1 million. No.
Yeah, no, she had 1 million. You'd have to look it up. If anybody, Donatello, call me after your live. You'd have to look it up. Her name is Talia Castellano. If anybody can go look up her YouTube channel and tell me how many subscribers she has. Of course, 6-7 years ago, she probably had a lot more.
Casey has 92.9, almost 93,000.
93. What about Talia? Look up Talia, Talia Castellano, Castall. Her mother's still doing charity work.
Almost 1.5 million. She has 1.4.
She has 1 point, and so it was higher when she was alive 5 years ago. And yeah, she was getting that kind of crazy money.
Right.
Between $6,000 and $8,000 a month from YouTube in gratuities for having that many subscribers. And she grew that station in like a year on Instagram, and she was this adorable, bubbly little 14-year-old girl, and she used to say makeup is my wig. She hated wearing wigs. All the other little girls, would wear wigs, and she used to do like these, she would paint her face so beautiful with makeup. She was so talented. And some of the big movie stars and makeup artists in Hollywood kind of got a hold of her and, adored her and, brought over all their subscribers too.
Yeah.
And she just grew. So Casey is at 93,000. Yeah, she's at 1.4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all of her money that she had, she has 5 million and now her own makeup. She has 5 million and now her own makeup. No, she doesn't have her own makeup. I don't know where you see that, Tiffany. I mean, I know her mom tried to start a makeup line. I think I don't know if she was really successful. Her sister Mattia is doing something with it. I don't know.
She's saying check out Jaclyn Hill. I think that's who she's talking about. Jaclyn Hill has 5 million in her own makeup line. Not 10 yet. I think
okay.
Jaclyn Hill. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I'll be the first one to tell you. I just put my lips on half the time for this. I don't wear, like, I'm not a makeup person. So all my, like, my tellers at work, they're all watching these makeup and who comes in with the better hair and makeup every day behind the teller line in the bank. But it's funny. They do have, that's like another cult following makeup.
Yeah, she was really successful, and all of her money got donated to cancer research when she passed away. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars was all donated to childhood pediatric cancer research.
Wow.
So she was an amazing little girl.
Yeah, she looks it. She looks very
inspiring. She was so bubbly and so happy all the time. My son couldn't stand her.
Oh, really?
I used to say Talia and her mom.
11-year-old boy. 11-year-old boys don't really like girls anyway.
I said, Talia and her mom are going to come down and visit us for the weekend. And Denali would be like, they're not coming down for me, are they? They better be coming down just for you because I'm hiding. He'd say to me, I don't. And then when Talia died, they had because she had so many YouTube followers and Instagram followers, her funeral was very, very private. And they actually had to hire police to be at the funeral because a lot of her fans were like freaks about. They loved her. I mean, they loved her, and so it was it was like people knew where the funeral was, but they literally like had to block off streets and stuff, and you had to have special permissions to be invited to the funeral. And I remember saying to Desiree on the day of her funeral, I said to Desiree, I said, I'm sure that she showed up there in heaven and Denali was like hiding behind the clouds with his Nerf guns, saying to all his pals, she's here. Quick, get her. She's here. And Talia was walking through the clouds with handfuls of glitter, just throwing them up in the air as she walked through heaven. I'm here, because that's how Talia was. Right. And Denali would always like be ducking her and hiding behind things because he didn't want to see her. She was just so full of personality, and Denali was like, he was so the opposite, you know. Right. He was very, very reserved, very, very reserved. But she was an amazing, amazing, amazing little girl. Amazing. And I'm still very good friends with her mom. Yeah. So anyways, yeah.
Mother says that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know if, you know, it's all awesome, but hard to bury a child. But no. Donna knows that firsthand, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sorry. These just come out even when I'm smiling. They just kind of leak out.
Got it.
Yeah, it just happens. So I have a whole bunch of stuff posted on the Facebook Marketplace of my last storage unit, all big bulky stuff that I'm hoping. I've got someone texting me right now. They're 45 minutes away to come and get some stuff. So
nice.
I know I have to go.
You know, we're gonna end it now. We're gonna say goodbye. Thank you everyone for coming in. 14 people. Thank you so much for this morning. Thanks for coming in. If you missed the beginning, shout out again to Todd Rendon. Tragedy that happened to him this week. Flippin' hustler, for those of you that don't know. Very, very sad story with Todd, that he was a victim of something called swatting. Which is not us as YouTube resellers. Please be aware that this is out there. I'm hoping I'm going to try to get Todd on my show. Maybe next weekend, maybe he'll do a coffee with tea in the morning. I know he's usually pretty good like that. But I don't know, you know, he didn't even really want to talk about it too much on his video. So I'll see how he feels about that. But it's just good for us to be aware. If you guys want to search Todd Rendon, there is a news story out there about what happened. Or watch his YouTube video. He doesn't elaborate too much, but the news story does say it. He was on, can't remember the guy's name now, Jason. I can't forget. He was on a radio show too I think it was last night or the night before, about what happened. So just be aware. It's something, Tiffany, where they got a hold of his IP address and they falsified a crime that was going down. They said he was holding hostages, his children hostage in the basement. It was just not a good thing. Just horrible people in this world to do something like that. So I talked about it at the beginning of the video. I'm not going to really get into it again, but if you want to search it, there's a news story out there. Send him love. I wanted to put I want to do that right now. Guys, send him love on his YouTube channel too. I'm going to put his link in the chat. For those of you who aren't subscribed to him, he's a great reseller. He really is so positive all the time. This is like, I can't even believe this happened to him, above all people. He's already hit his 1,000 mark. He's almost hitting 1,500, but please definitely subscribe to him if you're not already subscribed. He just is just a bubbly, talk about a bubbly personality, right? We were just talking about Talia. Todd is such a bubbly person. He really is.
He's wonderful. His new videos that he's doing, his new singing videos are just so like, he's so full of energy and he's so loving to his little daughter and the way he's got her involved in reselling. And he's such a nice guy. Like, I can't believe somebody would do that to him. Like, I've never heard him say like a bad thing about anyone or, yeah, it's just so scary. You know, we talked about getting a post office box this morning, T and I, before we went on live. You know, I have kids, but my kids are 6 feet tall. It's going to take a lot for someone to tackle my kids or steal my kids. Thank God, they're so huge. But yeah, I have kids. I get scared because, you're basically putting yourself out there, totally putting yourself out there. So
that's the YouTube channel I put in the chat. And then I also put one of the news stories in the chat. Rebecca also says that she put one of the news stories in hers. Oh, Sharon, yeah, Destiny says she opened a P.O. box yesterday because of what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, you know what? It's something you don't even think about. You're hoping people that are buying from us, listen, we deal with the trolls every day, right? We're wrench, that's why we become a wrench, right? And that's what we're going to do really quick. Before we go, we're going to say goodbye. I just want to go on to let me put that link in here really quick. I want to just, Destiny, Rebecca, Glenn, whoever's still in the chat and wants to be a wrench on the auction channel, obviously Donna, right? Swing over to my other YouTube channel really quick so I can wrench you guys. So that first auction that we have on there, I have wrenches in the chat.
Did I lose you?
Right. Oh. No, I was trying to find. I thought I had put my YouTube channel. Let me just see. I thought I had it here. Let's look.
What did you want me to do? You want me to go to your other channel?
Yeah, I just want to jump on there really quick, just so we can. I can wrench a couple of people before we go live on it at all. We're not going live tomorrow, but I figured, well, we might as well just do it right now. So I'm going to say goodbye on this channel. Goodbye, everybody. There's the link in the chat for the new channel. I don't know why it's so long. It looks so long. I don't know. I guess maybe because it's new. I'll have to shorten that down. But you guys want to swing over there real quick? I'll wrench you guys. Oh, I actually have to start a live there, don't I?
Yeah. What tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going live on my channel.
Yeah. No.
We'll just do a pop-up later on. We'll do a pop-up.
We'll do a pop-up real quick. And it just will. again, it's a responsibility, especially for the auction channel. You're going to have to be willing to share, you know, people's pages and Facebook groups and the information for the auction, right? It is work. So if you want to do it, great. I really appreciate anybody who wants to do it. But yeah, I'll make the announcement and put it out there later on today. And then whoever wants to be a wrench, you know, just hop on quick and I'll wrench you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Awesome. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate everybody coming in.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Tiffany, Rebecca. Thanks, everyone. Craig, whoever else is still here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Destiny. Really, really love you guys. Thank you, Marrakesh, Debbie, Lisa C, Treasure Hustlers. I forgot her first name. Anyway, thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Coffee with tea again tomorrow. And till then, bye guys.
Bye. Thank you.